That's fine. If you want to play that game, we can now because I had to go play for a good. Yeah. Um, Let me know because I think Christian and Devin are switching. They're done with Dark and Darker for now because it wasn't bad. It was just Rose and Iron Key. Looks like she's doing customs.
It was always like, yeah, but I'm not there. I'm not there when I get there.
Was that just overcompensating for you thinking that you like needed to have that wall up?
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was because it's like even in the religion stuff, you're not there. You know what I mean? It's like when you go to heaven, you still ain't. You could all fall apart at every minute.
It's always when.
So it's always the feeling like anything could fall apart at any second. So when me and my wife went through a whole bunch, man. Like we basically broke up, and it was a whole big deal. And this was after we had been married 20 years.
Damn.
But I was so like focused on just career, and I'm not there. And once we rebuilt our marriage, I started to understand like, oh wow, you have to enjoy this stuff while it's here.
Yeah.
So as the kids started getting older and moving out, I was like, oh, I think I missed the time with them. Like the first one's gone, and the second one started leaving, and then the third one's gone, and you go, oh my God, like I don't know if I really enjoyed while they were here. That's a scary feeling.
Especially because you probably convinced yourself that it was for them when you probably knew damn well it was for you
It was
the
for
whole
me.
time. Yeah.
And they knew it was for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was the thing. They was like, okay, yeah, sure, Dad. Somebody got to pay for all this, that kind of thing. But they're like, we just wanted to be with you.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't care what it was. Because again, it's the sin of comparison again. You know what I mean? Like, when I was a kid, I didn't have this. So I'm going to give you all these things. But they're like, but Dad, we just want you.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, wait a minute. And that took some years, dude. And my wife was always telling me the whole time, like, you need to just chill and you need to be with them. But I was always explaining to her, no, but what happened if we don't have this? She said, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
She's a smart lady, man. That's one reason why I'm still here. I'd be dead without her. I ain't gonna lie to you
Hey, man,
right now.
cheers to having smart women in our lives.
That's it, man. That's it.
Hey.
That's it.
Terry, for our course number 3, healthy interlude, we have the grilled broccolini with a grilled bison ribeye, finished with a little bit of grass-fed butter. We got the baked sweet potato, and then we have a panoply of smoothies. We have the peanut butter, we have the berry, we have the citrus, and then we have the strawberry. And look at them
No,
dance.
I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you. My muscles are talking to me.
I couldn't hear myself. I was staring.
First of all, Josh, this, you have to understand something about this. This meal is my first like staple official I'm going to get healthy meal. Okay, this is bison, but I found the less processed this meat was, the better it was for you. You know what I mean? And it was so rich and iron and whole thing. First time I ever had it, I'll never forget, it was like a Santa Fe, New Mexico, and the whole thing, and it was just like, oh my God, this meat is so good. Oh, and it's done perfectly.
You're
First
turning
of all,
me on
it's
to
hard to
bison, man.
burn it.
Yeah.
Because it always stays, look at that, it always stays juicy and delicious. When I retired from the NFL, I got tremendously out of shape because as a football player, that was my whole life. I retired, we moved to LA. I was like, I'm gonna try to get into the industry and the whole thing. But I was so depressed. I used to just sit on the couch and eat pecan sandies. That was my thing, man. Oh, it's the worst. Like
They're
each
dry
one
too, man.
Oh yeah, with a big glass of milk.
Nice.
But they're so dry. And I gained 50 pounds overweight. I mean, I was like, and my wife came up behind me, she was in the mirror, and she pinched my back fat. Like, whoa. And I was like, whoa, what are you doing? Whoa, whoa, whoa. And she was like, oh no, it's okay, honey. It's cute, it's cute. I was like, this ain't cute. What are you talking about? Don't touch me like that. I'm trying to tell you, like, I had no reason, because I had still seen myself like this super fit guy. And she was like, it's cute, I love you anyway. I was like, don't stop playing with me. I mean, angry,
call, you know?
angry. And she was like, damn, so just calm down, right? Went to the gym. And I told the guy at the counter, I said, I'm gonna work out here. He goes, great, that'll be $100, and then it's like $20 a month. I said, no, you don't understand. I'm gonna work out here. He said, yeah, you have to understand, Josh, I never paid to work out.
Yeah.
In my life. In my life.
Yeah.
Literally, from high school all the way up through college to the pros, you just go to the gym. And I'm like, you paying? Like, you want me to pay? And it hit me, I was like, I have to pay? So I paid, and then I went and got on a recumbent bike and read a magazine, and literally 10 minutes, and then I put it down, I went home. You got to do your baby steps, baby, just little bitty things. And I also got into smoothies during this time. You know what I mean?
I feel like smoothies were new back then. Too.
Yeah.
We didn't always have smoothies.
Dude, there was no Jamba Juice. You know what I mean? This is all brand new. I remember people were like, smoothies, this is the way you can get your calories in and have your protein. And it's a meal and it's a drink. That's how old I am. Because people didn't smoothie. There was no smoothie. It was like either ice cream or water.
You were riding a horse to the gym.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's up? So, and let me taste this one. Peanut butter.
Oh.
I love peanut butter, man.
Got a little Greek yogurt in there.
Whoa, with the Greek yogurt. Dude, look at that. I feel the muscles just building. Look at that.
I gotta really cut.
That's that. Oh, yeah, you got it. No, you got it. Dude, this is some healthy fat, healthy protein. Yeah. The Greek yogurt is great probiotic.
I want to ask you about how you first started working out, though, because you were 11 years old, and you said you'd be doing crunches so obsessively that your stomach started to cramp.
Yep.
A lot of people might start working out to get dates, but you were working out to kill your father.
Yep.
Very different.
Listen, my father was very abusive. One of my earliest memories was him knocking my mother out.
Dang.
I was at 5 years old. He worked in the factory, and he worked all day. And we would go, I remember leaving at 1. He would work second shift. We'd leave at 1. He would come home around 11 after his night at the bar. And man, they would fight. And my mother was screaming, and he, haul off, and don't make me do this, don't make me, and then pow! And then I would never forget walking out and seeing her on the ground, knocked out, and he's like, look what you made me do. Yeah. And so I looked at him, and I'm going, oh boy, okay. Remember, as a young man, you start to realize there's certain things you just start to get immediately. I'm like, this is your world. You can do that to her. You say you love her. You say you love me too. But dude, you just did that to her? Well, I mean, that's a grown woman.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do to me?
Yeah.
And I was like, hey man, it's your world, brother. Like, I just didn't want to get that punch. Because you gotta understand, my father, the way he walked around the house, it was like boom, boom. It was like Godzilla. And I remember on the news, because the news was not a little different, but at nightly news, it was only the big stuff that got on. It wasn't like 24-hour news. So they was like, man kills entire family. I was like, my father could do that. He could do that.
Yeah. Did you think could or would?
It was a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Some days it would be like, would he? But he definitely was, could he?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was no question he could. So I was like, all right, I gotta protect my mother, and I gotta protect myself. So as a little kid, man, I was out there. This is back in the day, and at the end of, one thing my parents did let me do was comic books. At the end of the comic books, they would have these little books about, tired of getting sand kicked in your face? It was a little cartoon that was like, and it would show a guy at the beach getting this thing. And it's a little workout number where you could learn how to get muscles.
Man, the pre-internet days.
It was that little thing. And me and my brother wrote the little address they had on there. And I think it was like you had to send like $1 or something. I put $1 in the envelope, and we got this book back that had these drawings of exercises. Like, this is how hard it was. There was no gyms back then. I remember the exercises were, and this is dynamic tension, right? They would draw how you sit against a wall, and me and my brother.
How much money you paid?
Like $1, right? But your leg, but your buck back then was like $10 now. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like $20 now, to be honest. I said, if this works doing it once, it's got to work better doing it 4 times.
Yeah.
So what I would do was just keep doing it over and over. And then I learned about dynamic tension with the Bruce Lee book. And then so I was like, I'm going to tense up to the point where, and then all of a sudden things would cramp and muscles would go, oh, this is why you get the peak on top of the peak. Because I was like, ah! And my mother was like, what is going on? But fitness, it was one of my things because I did feel like I had to protect my family.
Yeah.
I did feel like I had to protect my mom. And let me tell you, man, it kind of came to a head when I actually did beat up my father. But I was a grown man.
Yeah.
And it was kind of wild because he at my first real year in acting, and he hit my mother in the face. When me and my wife were headed to Detroit to go and visit some friends, and I get a call from my aunt, the same aunt that would take us to Cedar Point and the whole thing with my uncle.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh my God." She said, your dad just hit your mom. And I said, "What?" And I said, "I'm a grown man, but I'm a grown ass man now." Like, and this is the thing. When I went home for Christmas, we call this a Christmas from hell. Christmas from hell. So I said, "Dude," I told him never to mess up. I said, "Dude, just don't trip," because my kids hadn't been around it, and dude, my kids were shook, like they never seen that.
Yeah.
So I told them to get everybody out of the house.
It's the Joker and Holly Show.
Let's give the people what they want.
And it was just me and him. And I beat his ass for hours. And I felt nothing.
Did you expect to feel something? Like, did you actually think that moment would lead to any sort
thought,
of...
hey man, this is it. This is the moment. This is what I trained for. This is what I wanted. This is like what I was like, how does it feel? How does it feel? And man, I felt nothing. Like a man is never, ever meant to hurt his parents.
Yeah.
No matter what they did. Now I'm no better than you. Like, where does it, when did, like, there's no awards, there's no medals, there's no winners here.
Yeah.
And I left, and I never went back for 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years. But there is a kind of a nice end to this, because once I went to therapy after my wife and I broke up and the whole thing, and I went to therapy for the first time. In my therapy, I discovered that I needed to just address what happened. But the way I had to do it, I had to find one thing that I was thankful for him for. And so I called him up and I said, "Man," I said, "I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful that you had me. Because if you didn't have me, I wouldn't exist."
Yeah.
That's a fact. And he said, he cried. He apologized. He was like, "I'm sorry for what I did to you and your mom and the whole thing." Now, at the time, it was a wonderful moment when I realized how I could really be free, was really forgiveness. And I've been free ever since, man. That's a deep memory, man, but it's amazing how food can take you there. You know
No, truly,
I mean?
man. I really appreciate you telling that
Oh,
story.
no,
'Cause,
it's important. I think, especially guys like me who are into fitness and into these things, there's a reason why you're doing this.
yeah.
I had a lot of insecurities, man. I was scared.
No, there's a deep pain that generally comes from it. And the
Oh.
want to be powerful only comes from the feeling of powerlessness that you started with.
Totally. And it started to hit me, man. I was like, oh, and I can deal with these things in the right way.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's good. So good, man.
Terry, we're moving into the more avant-garde section.
Yes!
We got the zucchini flan, we got the gazpacho with a little bit of crostini, we got crispy smashed potatoes, and then peri-peri chicken.
Yes.
Sir, tell me about it.
Okay.
Talking about
Yeah,
the
this is
zucchini
good.
flan.
No, this is good. I said, oh my God, the fact that you could make this as a side dish, it's just so beautiful. And then we go into the smashed potatoes right here, man. One of my New York spots, Quality Meats, and they have the best potatoes in the world. And I love these smashed skillet potatoes. This is the indulgent meal. This is when you're like, we going big, and we ain't going home. You know what I mean? Oh,
I want to talk to you about power and like what it actually means, because you're obviously very powerful in stature. You speak very powerfully. You have a very powerful on-screen presence. You wrote a book about finding your true power. What are the things that people get wrong about it?
the phrase I like to use is, you telling everyone what to do does not make you the boss. You doing everything you told yourself to do makes you the boss.
Yeah.
Power is internal.
Yeah.
The whole thing is pointing the fingers at everybody else and never doing what they say they're going to do.
Yeah.
And that's where everybody gets caught. Because they go, hey, you just said to do this and you don't do it. You tell people to be on time and yet you're never on time.
Yeah.
The difference between some people is they feel like, well, they could say, I had no choice. I had no choice. You know, I had to do this, I had to do that. I will never ever say that. On my dying day, if you put a gun to my head, I have a choice. This is last meals. I have a choice. The choice is, am I gonna live or am I gonna die? But it's still a choice.
Yeah.
Acknowledge your life is your choice. You see what I mean? That changed for me, because there was this whole time when I was a victim. So things start to come from your choices. There's a choice on how I can deal with certain things. There's a choice if you get slighted. There's a choice on how you can handle these things. You can go off and feel like a victim, or you can say, you know what? They're wrong. I choose the higher ground.
Yeah.
And do it. Change my life forever. That's power. That's true power. It's not about anybody else. It's about me. It's about my world, me controlling everything about myself.
Yeah. And you have a great story about the Peri Peri Chicken when you were shooting in South Africa with Blended, where the original pitch for that Adam Sandler wrote, the character was like really disrespectful towards African culture.
Yes.
And you were faced with a choice at that moment, right?
Dude, I had to, first of all, the way it was written, I was like, Adam, hey man, can I talk to you? And he was like, yeah, sure, buddy. You know, man. Okay. Man, we're gonna be in trouble if I do this the way this is. I said, no, I can't. First of all, I'm not gonna do it that way.
Yeah.
So are you open to ideas that I have? So it was very stereotypical and weird and disrespectful to African culture, and I decided, okay, let's make this guy like the Don Ho of the place. Let's give him suits. Let's give him. Let's laugh with him and not at him. Let's not laugh at the culture. Let's all of us laugh together. And it changed the whole dynamic of the movie. And I was so thankful that he let me do that, because there are times when, you know, other movies and other projects, they go, nope, that's the way it is. Sorry, buddy.
And then when you shed that responsibility and you make the choice that you said you didn't have a choice within, then you feel shame about that, and then you blame other people. So it just creates this whirlpool of shame where you're like diving down. But it sounds like you're taking like radical accountability for everything in your life, and I think that freaking rules, man.
You know, it took me a while to get to that thing, and it was really a bounce through, you know what I mean? But I'm so thankful I made it through to this spot, because I didn't stop.
Yeah.
And I didn't give up. Very hard to do.
Okay, you ready to get to course number 5?
Let's do it.
What course are we on?
I know.
Where are we? I think.
Oh my
I
God.
think when you were 6 years old, the rapture did come. This is either heaven or hell, and I can't.
This is hell. This is hell.
Terry, for course number 5, in your meal from hell, we have the garlic bread, we have the Caesar salad, hand-torn croutons, and then we have the frittata affogato.
Affogato. As a kid, what comes second, very, very closely second, and almost went to the top was pizza. Pizza, bro. Like, I could eat 2 large pizzas with everything all on my own. When my father, he was a big gambler, right? Oh my God, this is so good. He was a big gambler. So, you know, you normally lose more than you win. But occasionally he would win, and he would come home, and it was one of the happiest days of my life. Meaning, he would have money, he would wake us all up. Oh, let me get some of this garlic bread.
Please, man. You combine this all, it just turns into pizza.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. And he would bring home 2 large pizzas. And we would be up at midnight, and we'd be eating that pizza, and he'd be stacking his money on the table, and my mother, and listen, my mother and father, that's the first time I ever saw them kiss.
Really?
Like, in love. And I was going, whoa. Like, that's just like on TV. That's what I was saying in my head.
Yeah.
I realized, because, I mean, I would live on pizza in college and the whole thing, but you realize, oh my God, I can't eat pizza all the time.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh my God, I'm gaining weight and the whole thing. This frittata changed my life.
It's the high-protein pizza.
Because it's the flavors are all there, but instead of a bready crust, it's egg.
Yeah.
And the frittata, if you gotta have a little bread and a little thing that really cut it, you get the garlic bread right in there. Oh my God. And the Caesar salad.
Classic. More cheese.
More
But
cheese.
vegetables. It's good for
It's
you.
veggies, man. It's lettuce.
Your mom was a big sweepstakeser, right? So it was like that you got a lot of your morality from movies, because everywhere you looked around yourself as a kid, you're like, well, I know what Elder Jones is doing behind the church, so I can't get it from there.
Yep.
What movie do you think had the strongest impression on your moral code as an adult?
You know what? Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars. Because it was about evil, it was about good. And I'll never forget, like even with Empire Strikes Back, and it was almost like finding the goodness in things that you wouldn't find. Like Yoda was a joke at first. You thought Yoda was a cartoon character. You're like, oh, he's cute, he's Billy, he's silly. He was the wisest one. When Yoda got in his power, when Luke's ship is all bogged in the swamp, and then Yoda sticks his 3 fingers out there, and it raises up. I get emotional now, dude.
Yeah.
I get emotional about that because it's like, look at his power. And you start to learn about being good and, you know, you didn't really die. I get choked up because it's like, I truly believe in my heart that no one ever really dies. Our spirits are never dead. Our spirits have always been here. So we just move to another state, move to the next thing. And it supplants all that fear and scary, oh, what's going on, into a whole nother thing for me. And again, not like Star Wars is real, but it gave me a lesson. And wait a minute, we are here.
Yeah.
When my mom passed away, I could feel her. You know what I mean? I know she's proud of me. I know she's looking and she's watching. And she's in a better place. And she knows more than ever now. You know what I mean? Because all has been revealed to her, and we're all going to eventually get there. So I don't fear moving to the next level. And I think Star Wars did a great job of just putting that morality in a picture so that we can understand it. But Star Wars has always, always been one of the major influences. And it was the first movie that I ever got to see in a theater, like a drive-in theater. And it changed my life forever. It gave me, I knew I was gonna be in entertainment forever the first time I saw Star Wars.
How important was it for you to repair your relationship with your mother? Because you finally confronted her about her abuse towards you. Because you had your father who never hit you,
Yeah.
but you hit your mother, and then your mother would pass that down to you and just
Well,
break the cycle.
It was, let me tell you, I learned to be a lot more gentle with it because my mother did a lot to survive.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of anger that she took out on us. My mother would tell me, I hate your daughter. I hate her. I wish she was dead. She used to say stuff like that. And we'd be like, yeah, can you pass the bread, please? You know what I mean? Yeah, thank you. And she would be like, I hate him. And we'd be like, okay, and so that's why it was like, we knew she was mad. And we knew she was angry. And then she would take it out on us sometimes. And so as an adult, and after therapy, just like I had to confront my dad, I had to go to my mother.
Yeah.
I said, you know, with that, you know, the stuff you did, that wasn't right. And she said, I know. And she tried to deny it. And I was like, no, that happened.
Yeah.
And then finally she said, you know what, I'm sorry. And this is one thing I tell my kids, because I didn't do everything perfect. You look back and you go, oh man, I wish I could redo that, I wish I could redo that. But this is a wonderful thing about life, that as an adult, I pass you your life, the deed to your life, but it comes as is, like a house. Like if the basement's leaking, sorry about that, but it's your basement now. You know, oh man, the roof needed repairing. What happens is everybody goes back to their parents and be like, this roof is leaking, and the basement flooded. And you, listen, you can talk all that you want, but the previous owner is done. You bought it. It's your life. It's up to you to fix.
It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility now.
Same thing, right. Listen, as sad as all these things I've been talking about, I can't blame one thing in my life today that happens right now on my father or my mother. I am 100% responsible. It's because of my choices.
Yeah.
It's me. And it helps because you go, if you don't like something, change it. If you don't have to be scared anymore. It's over. Because if we were going to continue a relationship, I had to talk to her. I had to really break it down. And we did. We came to a really, really good settlement. Like just of all how we were going to be all the way until she passed. And I love her to this day, man. And I'm very thankful. But I know I was given a deed to my life as is. I can't I can't blame them for any of this stuff. It's a matter of just like, yo, it's up to me. It's up to you to find out what the differences are and how to change those things that you need to correct.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at.
Terry, as
Woo!
the meat sweats rain upon us, we got the final course of your final meal, the classic double cheeseburger, a little bit of pickles, some special sauce,
Yes.
American cheese on that squishy bun. We got the fresh French fries, and then we got a strawberry shake.
Oh my God, my
Thank you
God.
so
Thank you,
much.
thank you.
Did you know your skin is the largest organ of your body? The lightweight moisturization of Old Spice lotion is like treating your skin to a glamorous vacation in
But now, let's talk about this.
The shake's so good, your eyes cross a little bit.
Oh, so good.
You know what I mean?
Oh, these hot, fresh fries. And then the cheeseburger with the special sauce, double.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
If you won't get messy, you ain't eating it right. I remember spending my whole allowance going to get a cheeseburger, fries, and a shake. And I'm gonna tell you this, and this is a real big, deep confession. Remember I told you my mother hated my dad? Mm-hmm. She cooked like she hated him.
Intentionally or?
Intentionally. There would be something boiling on the stove, and you'd be like, what is that? Like there's a bone sticking out of, and he wanted it with rice. And she's like, I remember he'd go to work at 1, and we would go there, and he was like, oh, this is so horrible. And then she'd make herself a whole nother meal at night herself. I'm serious.
That's
She'd be
the long
frying up
psychological
shrimp and
game,
doing all
man.
that. I'm like, oh, and then we wake up like, I smell something. Go back to bed. Shut up. So, what I would do, and when I got to the age when I was a teen, and I could do lawns, we used to shovel snow, but there was a place down the street, and me and my best friend, we would go get these double cheeseburgers, fresh fries, and a shake. You know, it was like a mom pop spot. I don't even remember the name of it, because I know I ate good when I had a double cheeseburger, fries, and a shake.
I can no longer tell if you've died and we've gone to hell, or maybe I've died and gone to hell. Because I've eaten so much that I'm hallucinating that I'm eating a cheeseburger with President Dwayne Elizondo, Mountain Dew, Herbert Camacho. I'm freaking out a little bit. On Monday Night Football, Chargers versus Colts, you hit a man so hard that you knocked yourself out, and you said that while you were knocked out, that was the most peaceful you'd ever been, like you were back in the womb.
It was wonderful.
Do you think that's what death is gonna be like?
Yeah, listen, I've never been high. I've never been drunk. I don't drink. No alcohol, no drugs, never been high in my life. That was bliss. I remember, because your body just shuts down. Like, I remember just all of a sudden there's this huge shock and blinding, like, blow, you know, your whole world, because you're already in a helmet. So you feel like you're in a car accident, you know what I mean? And then it was like, like all the air, like you're in space. It's like all the oxygen is nowhere, and you're just floating. And there's no up, there's no down. And I was like, oh. And I remember just looking around. And I was in a dream state, like immediately, right? But it felt like 2 weeks. It was actually 20 seconds, because then you lost all space and time. You've lost all contact with it, right? I get up, and all of a sudden I'm looking at the team, and I'm going, wow, what's the you mean? What's the you mean? And everybody's like, what are you talking about? And it's a horseshoe on the Indianapolis Colts helmet. And I'm like, are we in Utica?
Easy mistake. Anybody could have made that.
Are we in Utica? And then I started to panic, because people were like, man, stop. And then I went, uh-oh. And they're calling punt team. Uh-oh. I think that's my mind. That's what I felt. The ringing.
Terry is still in the concussion.
In the ears.
It is
like,
Monday, 1994.
Wait a minute. I'm just waking up from my dream right now.
Terry, hit him. He's got the ball.
It's so funny. I might find out I just wake up and all this the whole Hollywood career was part of this whole knockout.
You're trapped in a snow globe.
I'm going to sign. They're yelling punt team. I know I'm on punt team, but I don't know what a punt is. And I'm serious, like, I start crying.
Damn.
It's emotional.
Yeah.
Because I know this is my job. I'm like, what's the punt, man? What is a punt? And they're like, oh, man, get off me, man. And I'm going crazy on the sideline, right? And they finally, I went in, and they start piecing my life together. Like, they're like, okay, Terry, you're Terry Crews. You have a wife? I was like, yeah, I got a wife. Yeah. Yeah, I know her. I'm talking to the doctor like this. He's
Yeah.
telling me, like, how many kids do you have? And I was like, oh, man. And finally, my memory came back, and they said, okay, you can play the rest of the game. See, there was no concussion protocol
Yeah.
back in the day.
You got your bell rung.
And I played right.
Yeah.
Wait, and it was hit of the week. I got the t-shirt.
This isn't Charmin. No wonder I don't feel as clean.
Here's Charmin Ultra Strong.
Ah, my bottom's been...
You get the t-shirt, hit of the week. You know what I mean? And it's like, whoa, yeah. And you realize, oh my God. Now, I really believe being an actor and performing saved my life. Because what happens is when athletes, especially athletes with head injuries, when they're done, they literally don't use their brain anymore.
Yeah.
And dude, if you don't use it, you lose it. And that's why a lot of NFL players have had really, really big problems. And I'll be honest, a lot of them die very, very young.
Yeah.
And I said, man, and I knew by using my brain and always pushing it, always forcing it into new levels, new things, it helped. It helped me survive.
I think you actually died and went to the other plane and came back, though. That's incredible.
Dude, so that's part of it. That's how I know there's more than this.
Yeah. Jay, you ready for the lightning round?
I'm ready.
Who's the one person, dead or alive, you'd want to share your actual last meal with?
Jesus.
What song do you want to be played at your funeral?
1,000 Miles.
Oh, man. God, me too, bro. Me too.
That's my song now. That's my song. People know me by that. That's my song. I love you, Vanessa. Thank you.
Which The Killers Game co-star would you least want to face in Battle Dome's roller cage?
Oh my God, Dave Bautista, all the way, man. That's a tough son B right there, brother.
You can sell that.
I
on
love
DVD,
Dave.
though.
I love Dave.
What's your biggest fear?
Getting everything I want and not having the energy to do it. You know
I
what I mean?
didn't
Like to
realize
have
it
this
was muted.
opportunity
My
and not
bad.
having to
Oh,
be too tired.
yeah,
Go
it
ahead.
is really his song.
Which NFL player's portrait are you the most proud of painting?
Stan Humphries. There was a guy named Stan Humphries, quarterback with the Chargers. It was a beautiful painting, man. He went over his mantelpiece, and the whole thing was him standing over the city about to throw the ball. It was amazing.
Incredible. What's the hardest goodbye you've ever had to say?
To my wife, when I was going to camp. I'll never forget when I was going to camp at the Redskins. That was really hard because I missed her so much. I actually spent time in Germany doing all this, and I got to see her for a minute. And then I was pulled away again. I was like, oh, I just want to hold her. I want her to be back with me. You know what I mean? That was hard because we go away for a month and a half, and you're like, oh.
Of all the characters you played, which one do you think deserves their own spin-off movie?
Camacho.
Oh,
Dwayne Elizondo Mountain Dew Herbert Camacho
put some respect on the name.
deserves his own movie, especially now. Especially now.
Oh, God, I think we're beyond parody. Finally, Terry, are you happy?
I am very, very happy.
You seem
I'm
happy.
so happy. I'm so thankful. I'm just so honored. And man, to go anywhere in the world and people know your name, but also that I still have my family.
Yeah.
That I am a husband first, I'm a dad. I truly have it all. You know what I'm saying? Which is wonderful. You know, my wife and I just celebrated our 35th anniversary.
Damn.
And it's beautiful, man.
I mean, I think not a lot of people ask the question what it means to be a good man in the world right now, and you are asking the hell out of that question, providing some good answers. So I really appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you, Josh. Thank
course,
you,
man.
man. And I'm full.
Same.
I'm really full. And I'm still doing it. I'm going all the way in. This is one of the best shakes I've ever had. You guys, I'm trying to tell you, man, you guys, anybody want to come on this show, they doing it for real. It tastes amazing. Everything.
We only gave him $20 to say that too. His rates are very reasonable. Old Spice paid it. No. If you want to deliver your last words to that camera right there.
God will not have his work made manifest by cowards, which is Ralph Waldo Emerson. I have it up in my gym. I have it in all my books, which means it takes courage to do everything. It took your mother courage to have you. God will not have his work made manifest by cowards. Take it, go for it. It's the only way you're gonna do anything is to be courageous.
I'm all jacked up on a run through
Woo!
right now. Let's
That's
go.
part of the shake talking.
Terry, I appreciate you, man. Everyone make out. Everyone make out. Everyone make out. That's the message. That's the message. Everyone make sure to check out the Killers Game and the America's Got Talent season finale. Terry, anywhere else they can find you?
Anywhere. Find me on the reruns, everywhere. Oh, Everybody Still Hates Chris comes out this fall on Comedy Central. It's the animated version of Everybody Hates Chris, man. It's so beautiful. I mean, to get the chance to play Julius again, it's nuts. 20 years later, me, Tashina, Chris Rock. I'm all over. I'm animated, y'all. If I'm not animated enough.
I can't imagine you more animated. Again, man, thank you so much, and thank you for stopping by Mythical Kitchen. We got new videos out all the time. You know the deal. We're about.
Holy hawk. I didn't realize how generous Terry Crews
Teams here, alright? Alright, guys?
Only one team.
Well, it's 4 people, so it's kind of scary, like 2 teams.
I can throw this med kit at them once they fucking show up this way.
There's a guy in here. He's alone. Do you guys come here? Come here. It's just one. He's leaving outside. He's climbing up.
You got it, lovely.
He's up top. He's on roof.
You got it. You got it.
Guys, please. I don't.
got it.
No, guys.
You
Gotta check. Ankle. I'm gonna play.
Oh!
So, bitch. Did you just cancel Groot? Come on, man. It's 80 years old.
What?
It's 80 years old. Just cancel, bro.
That's fucking crazy.
What up, fellers?
How many birthdays do we have left, bro? Like, come on. They got another year. We're good. You can go next year.
What the fuck?
That's
Fusky,
what
where
I'm
you at,
saying.
bro?
Don't surprise him too hard, man.
Yeah, I might give him a heart attack. That'd be the
Jesus.
last person. Fusky!
Is Peachkey asleep?
Then you
He
really
was
would
in
give it
chat
that
earlier.
creeper.
He pinned stuff in my chat, so he should be here. He's probably just lurking. You want to hit him up?
The viewers chew double for me.
Just you.
Double what?
Probably have a stream up.
I don't have a stream
Yep.
up.
You were just talking in my chat. What you mean? You all right, Dylan?
I'm alright.
Are you? Are you
All
locked?
messed up.
Angle says, "Whoa, whoa! Why is my name Bean Slander on my cellular device?"
It's weird because how does he have both stream pulled up on his phone, thinking that we were talking about
Oh.
him? He got caught. He's caught.
Now he's lying.
Same invite, Dylan.
Damn.
I can. Oh, I can.
Where's my thing? You should invite me through Steam.
There's Steam. Yeah. It's Papa's house.
Oh.
You can back out.
No,
You
you're good.
host.
No, you're good. You're good.
I am good.
Why's my thing blinking every time I click away from it? What?
1v20 team deathmatch.
Oh, it's
That's
on
new.
full screen. Boy.
Say what?
No, my screen was like going black, like it blinked every time I clicked somewhere else, like off screen. I think this is on full screen.
Probably.
You want to try this team deathmatch?
Yeah, we can try.
Yeah.
I didn't know it came out.
Is that 3v3?
Yeah, no, it's 20v20.
Oh shit. We should actually try 3v3 as well. See if that fucking
Oh
works.
shit,
This time.
you're right. Hold on.
If
Let's do
if
that.
it works, yeah.
Yeah.
3v3
I used to enjoy
arena.
it.
Let's do it.
Do it before Peacekeeper's on.
So is the plan still that bar, or is Franny picking a different bar?
Thursday night?
Yeah.
That bar that they were talking about, the karaoke one.
Happy Dose.
Their chat said she won't be able to go. I don't know if she told you guys. She's
landing on
flying in
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, she's landing
Yeah,
on
so
Friday.
she's gonna miss out on that. Then she won't go to the baseball game because it's not her thing. It actually cued us in.
I mean, I'm going because I was offered, and I was like, "How much is it?" She's like, "It's this much."
To the baseball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'll hang out with Slee or something
Oh.
instead of baseball.
I mean, I'm not into baseball, but at the same time, it's just like you gotta do it for the memories.
Yeah, we're out there. It's fine. We'll all meet up again.
Yep.
All right, boys, let's kick some ass.
I think.
All right.
I think Llama
I'm
says.
fucking aping this
Oh,
guy.
they're
right?
AFK. They're AFK. They're AFK.
I think Llama says she can get more tickets.
Turn on my audio.
Ugh. You say it was right above home plate, I think.
I need a team on somebody. Team on somebody.
I swing on them.
They're swinging on me, boys. Oh shit.
Nice.
I got one.
I'm not
This
even
guy's
in
gonna
the
fucking
game.
kill me.
Oh, what the hell, Dylan?
Where am I?
Oh.
No.
I'm in
no.
spectator mode.
Why is my audio low? What the heck's going on here? Oh, my master volume's low.
Guys, I'm not even in.
How are you not in, bro?
I don't know. Are we team blue?
No, we're fighting blue. Are you spectating?
Yeah, somehow. It's 3v2. What the fuck?
Wait. I'm confused. What's happening? Why is that guy beating some
They're just not,
invisible
they're
guy?
just not attacking me, dude. I don't know.
Let's see if that fixes it. Dylan, you here?
Nope. Sit back out.
What the hell's going on?
Dylan, press M.
Press
Do
M?
like change team. Press M and change team.
It's not letting me. It's not
Oh
letting
shoot!
me.
I'm low health, bro.
Oh, you see.
I help! Look at this guy, he's just respecting the 2v1. What the fuck?
Shit! Oh
He
shit!
took my legs off! What the
This guy's crazy. What is that weapon?
Oh, I don't know, that shit has range. It's like a long baseball bat.
Yeah,
What
it's
the
not letting me, bro. What the fuck?
Okay, hold on. I guess. You just chucked your weapon at them? Oh no. No, Bryce.
That's alright.
Then you guys are gonna have to back
Get
out.
this shit over with.
with.
What is this? I
Alright.
have no stamina.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
What the hell?
Behind you.
Oh.
Nice.
Wait, he got him up? Oh, never mind. I won!
Dude, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Little hand axe.
The hell, the axe? Yo, let me switch to the axe real quick. What the fuck? 1v3 holy. Oh, Dylan's in chat just talking. Oh shit! Oh!
Oh, I took my head off.
Oh, now you're trying, huh? Oh shit! Oh!
Damn!
The great sword, bro.
I can't even get in. I'm pissed off.
I'm just gonna die.
What? How did I hit Bryce?
He's mocking you. Nice.
No!
Dude.
No! No! You know you can chop their body parts
Oh
too?
my god, I feel bad for Dylan.
I just broke his arm. Damn, Dylan's missing out, bro.
I can't even get in. It's not letting me, bro. Team's locked.
How do I chuck my weapon again?
D. Pressing?
He rested. Watch this.
What the fuck?
Oh! He said, I'm gonna fuck y'all up.
Fuck y'all up.
Oh, I got no weapon. I got one.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh!
Bro.
Thank you, kind sir. Thank you. Thanks much, my lord. Now that.
What is this?
Oh my god! I got annihilated from the back. Just lose match point, I guess. Oh, it's 1v1 actually. I didn't see that. Oh. He wants you to fist him. What the fuck?
Block that.
Brother. What the fuck going on? Oh, we got that right hand swing. Oh! High average. Oh, nice try.
Wow, you make it look how noble you. Wow, you make it look easy.
Alright, let's get the fuck
Back
out.
out. Yeah. Alright, hold on. Gotta take a piss.
Alright.
Oosh. That's some
What that happened to
bullshit.
you? Invite me, Dylan.
Not letting me by him. Bryce is gonna have to do that.
We need to add Jude. We're not even Steam friends. Oh, fuck.
No? Dude!
He's pissing.
I'll give you his. I don't know if I can.
Okay.
I'll find out. Might just have to look up Jew MF.
True.
I don't know.
Can't
His
be
friend code.
can't be that many out there.
I don't know. Maybe not.
So Jude MF. It's the first one. When I search Jude MF, Jude comes up, and then Nighthawk comes up for some reason.
Alright, what's going on here? I'm not
You
with
have
you
to
guys.
you have to add Bryce back.
I just added you on Steam.
Oh, okay.
Imagine not being friends.
I guess not.
No.
There, I accepted it.
Alright. There it is. Almost hit remove friend. That'd have been fucked up.
Really, I get in this time, right?
Alright, let's do this.
Matter is gonna fucking put you in and sit one of us out.
Fuck.
If that's the case, I mean, we'll try one more time and then we'll do the new mode.
I can't do shit.
What happened?